Do you remember? Concat could be a lot of data frames. Yeah, and we use the break to combine together. And the other one, we use the merge, right? Merge, you have left one and right one, and you will use the axis to determine whether it's combined by row or combined by columns. And if you remember, we also to retrieve the data sets from the Python, because the sklearn data set will have some built-in data set. Then we use the Sugar to load it. Do you remember? And get the target, right? So do we have already get the data set? Yes, and change the column. Have we do that? Replace the column. Yes or no? Yes, thank you. So today we will try to explain how to get another style, just like this, okay? This is external data set. It means it's not built in the sklearn. The data type will include it, txt, sorry, txt is for Chinese. TXT is Word file. The international students or exchange students, I want to let you know when we use some break and have some Chinese, it means I want to give the notations for students in local. So this is original language you will use, and this is I think Chinese to help the local students to understand the key terms or definition of this keywords. So the other one is common separated value. We can also call CSV file. 中文是逗点分隔值. Okay. Yeah, and the third one is very popular. You will see in the open data. We call that JSON file. 轻量级资料格式. The original is JavaScript object notation, and we also will have some XML. XML is extensible markup language, 可延伸标记语言. Those are very popular in the external data set, especially in government release. Open data will also see the version, but the version different. If you do not how to load it, you can use it. For example, we will see this. This is XML. XML is just like HTML. If you take my other course that I told you how to create a website, you will know it's a take. So this is a take start. This is a take end. For example, we use a take like this, title. It means I told the website this is the title. So it could be have to be paired. And this part will have a slash, including the title. Then this will be the take. Discuss what is and tell everyone what is the title. For example, if the title is man page, and we will get the website and the web page. In the title part, we'll get the web page. So this is a very common skills or techniques. If you get my certification course about Spider or Python, then you will familiar with this kind of format. The other part is JSON file. You see this is the JSON file here. Okay. JSON file is very interesting because it could be a little different from other. For example, we can see if this is a color, first name John, last name is Smith, sex is male, and the age is 25. But the address will be very long part, right? Do you remember last week we have already discussed the address is useful for analysis or not? The address could be analysis or not. If you use the exactly address, I think it is not useful for analysis. But if you could be separated into the, for example, street address, city or state, or the postcode, because someone will have the same postcode or the state or the city, so it could be useful. 就是上个礼拜我们有讲到地址的部分，整个全用是不行的，因为不会有人住在跟你家一样的地址，除非是你的家人。但是你把它切成区域、城市、州或者是邮递区号，那就资料颗粒的就比较大了，所以就可以使用。OK， So originally every one column one value, but this column was divided into 4 value, right? It's not consistency for the 一阶真规划 the first normal form normalization. So it would be have problem. So JSON file is have this specialty that will make you feel that address could be divided into 4 parts. So this part, phone number, if it's original just a phone number column, it will just have 1 number, right? But because you have 2 value, because the phone number could be home number or your fax number or your office number, it will divide it into the subsequent colors. So in this kind of case, original data frame could be not used. We will use the JSON. Okay. 好，再讲一次，原本的表格，如果你只有 address， 应该就只有一个值，可是你要切成4个是不可能的，资料库会再教你。You will learn it from the database。那以那个电话号码来讲，以前我们是不是讲过一个栏位只能放一个值？可是照理说来说，电话号码可能是你家里电话号码，也可以是传真，也可以是你的公司电话号码，对不对？像这种要1分为多的呢，就要再拆成表格。好，那 JSON 就可以用这样的方式储存。所以你要会开 JSON 档，你才可以打开很多的档案。因为在政府国家里面它这种资料1对多的现象，它不会直接给你 SQL， 它比较多常会给你 JSON 档，所以你要会开。Okay, so first of all, we will learn a very simple, easy txt file, txt file. So I will give you an example here. So please download here. Let me see. No, not here. So I will put it. This is material 嘛，对不对？那我档案呢？这里。好 ，Please download the file here. Okay. Today is. Okay, please download the file here. First, we will download the card data, txt is the first. Card txt first, okay? And you can create a spider here. And remember, please make the file into the DAX or where you can find it. Also, you can use the key driver because if you just, the file have to be in the same folder path of your code. This is our code, right? So you have to save it here. I recommend you name us at least. First, okay, just like what we have already done. So here, I want you to give me your name. You do not have to type your English name. Type your Chinese name. This is your school ID. Okay, this is your name. And today the topic is txt file. Okay, so you have a file here on the desktop, right? So also you have to move your txt file into the same folder. For example, we have put in the same folder. 好，你的档案跟你的资料程式码必须要在同一个资料夹底下 ，the same folder, okay, the same path. So if I put the code in the desktop, then you also have to move your file into the desktop, okay? So the code can load the file. So first of all, we will try it. And please remember, especially you are new join with us, click here, Variable Explorer, then we can find the detail here, right? Okay, so what will we type? Okay, we can type with open. Okay, when you use the keywords with open means during this part, after this, that we can call that we open the file. Oh, okay, the file. If you do not, we have to use the quotation here, double quotation here, okay, double quotation, 双引号. So if you are not familiar or confident with your file, you can click on your file and press the right button and find the content here. Yeah, copy and paste. And remember the sub file name, okay? And this time we want to read this, so we also use the double quotation and use the R. R means read. So we open this file, and us means we will rename it. We will rename it as F. And it means following from the code 10. The following up, we can treat F as the hard data, TFT. Okay. So we will do something. For example, we want to make a matrix. Yeah, because it's a loop, right? So I want the data, just a empty matrix. Yeah, I'm waiting for you. And then and I will give it a look for anything. It's a trace method. 这是一种追踪写法。你可以 for x 可以 for 任意数 for line in f 啊。那这个意思就是在 f 里面的每一个元素。When we use the trace for the for loop in the Python, for example, for line in f, it means each element of f will be taken as a line, and you treat line means you will treat every element of the f. 这个意思就是当 f for line in f 的时候，就是 f 里面的每一个元件，我都会把它视为 line， 然后对 line 做什么事情，就可以再传回去 f 里面。OK， because it's a txt file, right? I want every time we will append it. Because original data is an empty matrix， 所以我每取出一行，我都想把它加在里面。那在加在里面的时候呢 ，because we want to delete all the lines, the spaces part, so we use the function called trip. Trip 呢，就是可以把所有的前面空格、后面空格 all delete. And also, as we know, this file, we can open up because this file. Because the format is txt, but actually they were divided into into different columns use comma, right? 虽然它是一个 txt 档，但是它分隔的档案的是用 comma to separate it. So here we will use the split. 分隔它的方式一样 double quotation and told the Python is a comma. Sometimes it will be a space. 有的时候会是一个空格 ，sometimes it will be a period， 有时候会是一个句点 ，sometimes most often we will use a comma or semi-comma 就是分号。Okay, when we do that, and you can press F5, it means save file and run. Okay, then we will see your data have just like a list, right? It will have 1,728 lists. It means how many data here, and each one have a 7 column. But as we have mentioned or discussed last week, this is do they have a? This is just a list, right? But we want the data frame, so we have to transfer like data frame, right? So we will call that the data frame equal to PD dot data frame because we want to transfer. But actually, we do not tell the Python what is PD, so we have to import pandas as PD and tell the Python I want to use the pandas because pandas could transfer the list into data frame. So now I press the period, then it will show up the data frame, and we can make the data here. Okay, pay attention, please. 这里我用的 data 它是一个串列，多维的串列，1728笔乘上7个 column, right? So now we will transfer into a data frame. 那为了不要盖住它原来的 in order to not replace the original file, so we'll use the df to represent the new status of the data. So now the df is the data frame, just like this, right? So this is the data frame. This is a matrix. 所以呢 data frame 可以 pandas could transfer the data format just like this. But as we know, this is all the columns is number, right? Actually, we want what? Actually, we want the real column name. So I want you to provide the column name, just like this. Dot columns. 好，第一个 first one we will be the price. Second one will be the quality. Please use a double quotation. Quality. The third part is store. Maybe people. How many persons? 几人坐的车子 And the next one is the maybe it's the doors. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this would be the luggage. 行李箱怎么拼？有拼错吗？拼错赶快跟我讲。对啊，行李。这样吗？来救我一下，快点。对吗？行李。好 ，and next， 这车子的行李哈。好，或者是怎样？
是 LUGGA。
我就问你是不是行李啊
LUGGA。
luggage。
LUGGAGE。
LUGGAGE. Okay, thank you. Luggage and let maintain. 没有行李大小啦，车厢行李大小 maintain and recommend or not. 这是推荐吗 ？Okay. And you press the F5, then you will got the row and the column name together, right? So this is what I want to do. This is the first file. Please print the screen and use the Word file. Word, okay? And remember what I mean. This is the first, right? This is TXT file. Okay, this is the first. Okay, so take a break.